When I first saw this video, guys, I had a range of emotions. I thought it was heartbreaking, and then it was heartwarming. At some points, I cried, at other parts, I laughed. I'm so grateful that Dhar Mann, and we all know him. I've seen him do a lot of productions on Facebook, on different social media sites, and he does amazing real life situation stories that can be both heartbreaking and then heartwarming. And usually his stories always end well. That's why I love it. Um, Thank you so much, Diamond Studios, for shedding light on some issues faced by the childcare profession, which is the profession I work in. I'm a childcare provider, doing it for decades, and I have seen it all. And I do want to do a commentary on this video, and I'm gonna play it, say a little something, play it, say a little something. I'll talk about my experiences and what I know about the profession, and just make a commentary on the video. I do hope I don't get copyrighted again, because that's why I haven't been doing these reaction videos. It's been tough. When I do it, I do get some, copyright issues, but I do hope that it doesn't happen here. I'm gonna do more reaction videos to daycare related situations when I find them. YouTube always has a great way of recommending things to me. And they did recommend this to me. They're like, hey, I think you will like this. And I loved it. So let's move on to the video.
At my kids.
You have an unpaid balance of $260 that you need to clear.
$260? But we only come twice.
Well, it is $65 a day per kid.
How could anyone afford that? This is robbery. Here, you put it on my debit card.
Mom, what's taking so long? I want to go play.
This is sex, sweetheart.
Sorry, it declined. Do you have another card you want to try?
It's my only one. Can you charge half? Please? I have a really important interview I have to be at by 10 a.m.
Unfortunately,
So we see these situations often. Daycare providers working in centers or in-home daycare. I actually had a parent one time, and she just got a job. Actually, not one. I've had a couple of parents, remembering now. But this particular parent, she just got a job, and usually when you get a job, you're not paid immediately. Nobody pays you before you do the work. So you have to work before you get paid. And she had a daughter, and she said, I have asked a lot of daycare providers, and I hope that when I ask you, this will be something we can do. My daughter needs daycare while I start this new job. I do not get paid until in 2 weeks' time. And when I get paid, I'll be sure to pay you your money. And I have seen parents ask, and you give them, a break, and then they don't come back to pay you. I remember when I worked at a daycare center, there was a parent that owed $1,000 because he kept saying, "I'll pay you guys when I get paid. How about next week?" And we let the child stay. And after I got to $1,000, he never showed up. So you do get parents like that. But I try to trust people, and if it doesn't work well for me, well, I'll get my blessings somehow. So I trusted the lady, and I took her daughter in, no payments for 2 whole weeks. And that doesn't mean we didn't need the money in my household, but I just wanted to help somebody out somehow. So in 2 weeks' time, I didn't even need to ask her. She brought an envelope. She had the entire tuition. So there are parents who are always in need, and that's why I love my job too. One of the reasons I love my job is the opportunity to be able to help families one way or the other, you know. So this is a very, very popular scenario in the daycare childcare situation where parents need childcare. They have to go to work, but they don't have money to pay for childcare. And we have actually seen some of these situations end in tragedy where parents leave their kids in the car, they want to go for an interview or they want to work, and the child gets in harm's way. Or they leave their child in some driveway or some parking lot, and the kids get in trouble or they get hurt somehow just because parents cannot afford daycare. Daycare situation is a rough one, especially in developed countries. I mean, in underdeveloped, I don't want to say underdeveloped countries, in third world countries like in Africa, there are still family units, extended family units, living with their children where they can help with daycare. But here in developed countries, in Western countries, it's tough. It's tough. People move away from their families to find careers, to get jobs, to settle down for different reasons, and they move away from family, and all they have is themselves. And when they are broke, they cannot afford daycare, then there's a problem. But let me keep it.
Unfortunately, the full balance is due.
Well, can you make an exception today? It is Mother's Day.
Okay, so I don't know about this lady, the receptionist or the administrative staff. Usually at the front desk of a daycare, this looks like a corporate daycare that has a lot of children and also probably different branches in different places. I've never I've never seen anyone just chewing gum and looking carelessly, at the mom. So I hope there are none out there. I hope this is just acting because it's okay to show empathy, even if you cannot help a lady out with um, free childcare for a certain period of time, or she needs to pay you, she needs to pay off, she's owing money. You still have to show some empathy. You still have to show some humanity. Just chewing gum, acting carelessly is just is mind-boggling to me. But hey, it's acting. I don't want to get too emotional. This is acting.
I'd I'd like to speak to your manager.
I don't understand. Are we not allowed to go in?
Don't worry, Martin. Mommy's gonna figure this out for us, okay?
But why can't we go in?
Come on, Martin. Let's just go play while we wait.
Thanks, Isabella.
Uh, I thought that yoga class was so amazing.
Oh, I know. I think I might add Thursdays too.
Oh, if you do, let me know. I'll go.
Okay.
I cannot wait to go to the spa after this.
The manager.
And you see the juxtaposition of human situations. There's this lady here trying to catch up with her bills and trying to get her kids up to daycare. And then right beside her, and that's why I love Dhar Mann. He does that all the time. He juxtaposes different situations for comparisons, for more intense thinking, for a show of humanity. I like how he does that. So there's this poor lady crying, trying to get by, trying to get her kids at daycare so she can work, and then these two rich people talking about other things they spend money on. They can pay these dues here at daycare. Life is sometimes unfair. Or life is sometimes unfair. There are people, rich people, there are poor.
Manager will be right with you. Ladies,
Yes.
what can I do for you?
Hi. Yeah, I just stopped by to clear the balance. It's for Jenna Smith.
Oh, all right. Yeah, it's gonna be 580.
Oh, no problem. I'll just put it on my debit.
Debit card? No, no, no. Put it on the company card. That way you can write it off.
Wait, I can write off my childcare?
I mean, could you work without it?
And that's a fact actually. When you do your taxes at the end of the year, or if you do your seasonally like I do, you can write off child care on your taxes. That is why at the end of every year I give my parents a tax statement, a tuition statement, and also a tax ID, so they can work on their taxes with that information. That's that happens also in all daycare centers. We do pay taxes, and um, parents can write off those taxes. Parents can write off those tuition from their taxes when they file taxes at the end of the year or whenever they file taxes.
Wow.
There you go.
Must be nice.
I'm Carol. I am the manager here. So, what seems to be the problem?
Well, I have a really important interview that I have to get to today.
Hmm.
And unfortunately, I can't afford to clear my balance right now. But I'm wondering if there's any way you could possibly make an exception and let my kids in today.
No, I'm sorry. It's our policy. I'm sure that Denise has already explained that to you, right?
Yeah.
But since you cannot afford our place, why don't you go down to
And the thing is, you cannot hate this facility for doing this, for not trying to help this lady out, because this facility has its own um, expenditure as well. They have teachers to pay. They can never tell their teachers, hey, we're short, we cannot pay you today. How about we give you some money tomorrow? I did unfortunately work at a daycare like that, where payments were due and we didn't get paid until a certain time in the future. And that was crazy because all the teachers were angry. It was just wild. So, but you really can't do that if you're very. If you see how they presented themselves, they're very professional. Looks great at this daycare. Looks like a franchise, a nice center with a lot of kids and probably some affluent families. They cannot do that. They cannot skimp on paying their staff. They cannot skimp on paying their bills like gas and electric. Gas and electric will not hear you when you say, hey, my parents did not pay me this week. Can you please wait till 2 weeks' time? Mm-mm. When your gas and electric is due, is due. When your mortgage is due, it's due. You know. So I do understand them for doing that, and I understand both sides, of the coin of the situation.
Broadway, where it is much less expensive?
Yeah, that's right near Skid Row. It's really sketchy.
Yes, but it's only $20 a day per child. But you get what you pay for.
And there goes the nonchalance again. Why she laughing? Just give the information and let her go her way. Um, and we do that sometimes if we have information for parents, like they cannot afford this care, we know another care they can. You you send them there, but the arrogance and the nonchalance they're showing. I hope this is just acting. I hope this is not happening in real life, because you can give people information without teasing them or without laughing at them.
Good luck. Ooh, what if we go shopping after the spa?
Yes. Oh, did you hear that Gucci just opened a new restaurant on the rooftop?
No.
Yes, we should go there afterwards.
We have to.
Yes.
There goes the juxtaposition again, right? So those people are spending things on luxury items, spending money on luxury items, talking about it like it's their everyday life. And here is this woman. This is a basic human need. It's not like luxury for her to get good quality childcare for her child. It should be a regular, normal, everyday thing. If you need childcare, you should get quality care, regardless of how rich you are, regardless of your race, regardless of your religion or political views, you should get quality care, right? But unfortunately, it's not the case in real life and in this amazing movie we're watching.
Come on, kids. We're leaving.
I can't believe this is how you run things here. My kid comes home with an allergic reaction, and you're trying to tell me it's not.
Did you see the sign on the wall? Cheap daycare code. Let me take it back a little bit so you can see it. Look at that. Ah, oh my goodness. Oh no, I really did not notice that when I first watched this. Look at that. Cheap daycare code. Oh my goodness, that is just a joke. Okay, here.
My kid comes home with an allergic reaction, and you're trying to tell me it's not your fault?
Do I need to repeat myself?
Unbelievable.
What's this lady barking about, Naomi?
She's trying to say we gave her kid peanuts.
We ain't got no peanuts here.
Hello? Clearly, you have peanuts here. Oh, and FYI, peanuts are a choking hazard.
Okay, I do think that this daycare right here is not a licensed daycare. Now, it's an in home daycare. And remember, the other daycare the lady just left was a center based daycare. Now, the quality in daycare has nothing to do with whether it's a center based daycare or whether it's an in home based daycare. It has nothing to do with the quality. You can't say, oh, center-based daycares have more quality than in-home daycares. No way, none. There are high quality, great center daycares, and there are high quality, great in-home based care. There are also low quality center-based daycare, and there are also low quality home-based daycares. Also, another thing I think is that usually center-based care is licensed, so they have that state oversight, so they are limited to doing what is right. For this particular in-home daycare, I don't think they're licensed. They look so rough. I mean, they just don't look professional at all. They look like they don't care. They look like they don't have any oversight, any state oversight. And that name on the door, come on, that name on the door, you know. And also, now this parent is complaining about peanuts being given to her child, and peanuts is, I mean, nuts generally children have high allergies for. Many, that's why many daycares, centers, or in-home, they always are not free. I'm not free because luckily I haven't had any problems with nut allergies with any child. And if I do, I will not be able to care for them, and I'll tell the parent. And that reminds me of a parent that called once, and she said her child has severe peanut butter allergies. I'm sorry, peanut allergies, and I couldn't take that child because my husband loves peanut butter. We eat it. I love peanuts. I love nuts generally, so I cannot do any child with peanut allergies. And I'll tell the parent, I'm sorry, I can't. How about you try somewhere else? You know. But if you know you cannot take care of a child with allergies, do not, in capital letters, do not take that child in just for the money or whatever else reason you have. Do not take that child in. Let the parent go somewhere else where the child can be taken care of properly, because peanut allergies can create all kinds of problems. Anaphylactic shock, where the airways are closed and they cannot breathe, where they have all kinds of bumps come out on their bodies, they have to be hospitalized. They Some kids die from allergies. They do, you know. So it's not something to play about. It's not something to sweep under the rug and say, oh man, it's just peanuts. I don't care. The child be fine. Let's just take the tuition. We need the money. No, no. For the child's sake and for the sake of your reputation and your business, if you cannot take the precaution to prevent children from ingesting what they are allergic to, I'm not just saying only peanuts. There are other things some children are allergic to fruit, you know. So whatever they're allergic to, if you cannot take the precaution to make sure they do not ingest it, do not take in that child, please, for the child's sake and safety and for your sake, because it can lead to a crazy domino effect. It will ruin your life, and also, God forbid, that child can die. So don't do it.
Do you not care about these kids?
Look, lady, if you don't like it, you can pay the $65 and take your kids to some bougie place, all right?
And if you're a parent, you happen to walk into a situation like this, it's already a red flag. Already a red flag. Like, can we have 1 million red flags? You know, do not enroll your child in a daycare where you walk in and you see a red flag. It never ends well. I do participate in discussions in many mom groups, and I see this all the time where parents saw a red flag at enrollment and they went on and enrolled their children and it did not end well at all. So when you see a red flag, it's a sign. Um, I don't know. I think it was a show I was watching on Oprah where she said it's only human beings who will have an instinct of danger and they will still keep walking right into danger. If a horse smells danger, it runs away. If any animal, I'm talking about any animal, cows and dogs and whatever animal, if they smell something that will hurt them, their instincts make them turn the opposite direction. For human beings, we still make excuses. Oh, it's okay. It's just his child. Maybe it cannot happen to my child. So make sure if you go into a situation like this and you see this happening, it's a red flag. Do not enroll your child. Do not. Better you stay home without working. Go get some social services, while you get yourself together. Do not be desperate to put your child somewhere they can get hurt.
I can't believe places like this even exist. Daycare's either too expensive or it's terrible. Just be prepared for a horrible experience.
Yes?
I was wanting to know a little bit more about this daycare for my kids.
It's 20 a day per kid. You pay when you pick up.
That's reasonable. Do you provide breakfast or lunch?
Okay, and you see how nonchalant they are. They are not really watching the kids. There's a crying child who needs to be talked to or soothed and asked what's going on. This lady is already seeing a million red flags, minus the allergy thing, minus the emotionally disturbed child somewhere in the corner, minus the kids who are playing unsafely. Hey, get out. Get out. Do not enroll your child here.
No.
Do you teach them here?
Look, lady, last time I checked, we ain't a school.
No, please don't make us go here. Can't we just go to the other place?
Well, I ain't got all day. Are you gonna leave them or what?
Please stop.
Okay. I'll cancel my interview.
Don't. I'll take care of Martin. I'll be with you the entire time, okay? You don't have to worry. I promise.
Thank you, Isabella. I'll be back real soon, okay?
You can tell that mom's been doing a great job with her children, and man, I just wish she could just take care of them herself, you know. But she needs to work. She needs that dough. She needs that money. She needs those dead presidents to get on by, and she has to make the very strong decision to send these kids to this daycare where everything is upside down, and those women are as rude as ever.
I'll be right back. It's okay. Okay, go ahead. It's gonna be okay. I'll be really quick, okay? Oh, Martin can't have anything with sesame. He's highly allergic. He will break out in hives.
We close at 5. Don't be late to pick them up or they'll be waiting outside.
You see what I was just saying? Hey, even her child has an allergy problem. And she just saw how these daycare people dealt with the other family. And yet, she thinks it's not going to happen to her. And it looks like that lady is going to sleep.
It's great. We like it when candidates are excited about the company. I just have a few questions about your resume. You have a multi-year gap here.
Yeah, so I used to be a stay-at-home mom, and I got to be with my kids full time. And then my husband,
It's okay. It's okay. We don't talk about it.
Thank you. Oh, it's my kids. I'm sorry.
I understand. You seem like a really great person, Yesenia. And I'm a mom myself. My son, he's taking me out to dinner for Mother's Day today.
Aww.
To one of my favorite restaurants, which is very sweet of him.
I love that.
You see, Dhar Mann brings in another juxtaposition here again. See that? Um, the the rich lady with the settled life and even has dinner with a child. And there comes on the other side this lady who's so worried. She has to get this interview over. She needs this job so she can go get her kids or see what's going on.
I'm really sorry, but would you mind if I just grabbed it really quick to make sure everything's okay?
Not at all, please.
Oh, my God.
Just do it.
Thank you so much. Hi, honey.
Mom, I don't want to be here. You're so mean. Please come pick us up. Please.
Mommy's so sorry, Martin. I'll be there soon, okay?
I don't want to be here.
That's not a surprise, Mom. We already saw this at the beginning. That's not a surprise, you know. Do not be this desperate because you want the reason why you're struggling to get a job and all of that is to make sure that your children have a better life. But if you do not have those kids, if they die due to negligence, it's it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. You only have one life. When it's gone, it's gone.
Hurry.
Okay, babe. I'm sorry. I put them in a brand new daycare and it has been really hard on them. So
There is nothing to apologize for. But if you need to go,
No.
I understand.
no. I really need this job. I hope that I didn't make a bad impression just now. But I want to promise you that even though I don't have all of the experience that you're looking for, I'm a hard worker. I'm a fast learner. And I am a great multitasker. Not only did I raise my own kids, but I would help out with my niece and nephew, so I'm used to long hours, staying up.
It would be a good thing if people were hired for their dedication, for their need to work. It would be an amazing thing. I know experience is important, but experience is something you gain with time. It would be really nice if there are companies, well, there are, but I mean more companies We need to train people, give them the experience they need, all of that great stuff. It would be amazing, especially for single moms like this. Just give them a chance. I mean, you see the desperation on her face. All of these steps to getting this job is too much. She's stressed. She needs. Oh boy, I don't want to. I don't want to be too emotional. Let's keep watching.
Late, waking up early, and I am incredible with people. An organization, ugh, I can manage any amount of moving pieces. I really, really need this job.
You seem to have some amazing qualities.
Do we have to go back to that place again tomorrow? They're all so mean. All the toys are broken. Plus, the whole place smells like poo.
I know, honey. I am trying to find another daycare for you, sweetheart, but everything is just really expensive. There you go, guys.
Mom, I made this for you. Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, honey, that's so sweet. How come we didn't draw Dad? You know, just because Dad isn't physically with us anymore, it doesn't mean he isn't looking down on us, watching over us, right?
This part is very touching. Now we can get an in-depth look into this lady's life. She wasn't always down. She wasn't always poor. This wasn't a needy family at the beginning, but something happened to the breadwinner because mom was able to stay home and take care of the kids, and something happened to the breadwinner, and now mom needs to work, to keep the family going. So it just tells you. I know when I was growing up, they used to say, because somebody's wearing a dress, you do not know what's within that dress. You don't know what they're carrying around. Some people are carrying around scars. Some people are carrying around sicknesses, all kinds of things, mental, physical ailments. People are carrying around a lot of things. That's why empathy is important. And I'm happy in my profession in the childcare industry. We have a lot of empathy. I've seen it that through the years, people are empathic. Daycare providers, childcare providers are empathic. I hope there are more empathic people. I hope there are less of that so-called cheap daycare staff, around on this earth, because we need more understanding, more empathic people, more loving people, more compassionate people, people who are truly doing this job because they love it, because they love children, because they love to help families. Those are the kind of people that we want in our profession.
Thank you so much for this, my love. I love it. You're so talented.
Thank you. Mom, are you gonna eat?
Oh, don't worry about me. I had a big lunch and I'm not hungry. I'm actually stuffed. Here, eat. Martin, you haven't even started your homework.
I tried. But I couldn't understand it.
Okay, well, let me take a look. I'll help.
Did you get the job?
Oh, I don't know. She said she'd give me a call, so I hope so. Maybe that's them. Give me a second. Hello?
Hi, Miss Martinez. This is Barbara Wilson from Technical Solutions. I've got some good news.
Oh my gosh. Did I get the position?
Not quite, but we are moving you forward to the next round.
Oh, there's a third interview.
Yes, when's the earliest you can come in?
As soon as possible. How's tomorrow? You name the time.
Perfect. I'll send a confirmation email as soon as we get off the phone. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. So, there's a third interview. Okay, so where were we? 15 plus 16.
I can't do it without a calculator. Double digits are just too hard.
Of course you can do it.
I can't.
Hey, look at me. What I always tell you. You can do anything in life. You just got to put your mind to it, right?
I guess.
Okay, come on, look. I'm going to show you a trick. Ready? What's 5 plus 6?
11?
Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then what's 1 plus 1?
2?
Mm-hmm. Plus this extra 1?
3.
Mm-hmm. And then all together?
31!
Yes!
Yes!
See, I told you could do it. Yes! Bring it in.
Next one.
Yeah, next one.
Is that not amazing, guys? That's beautiful family moments. I love it.
All right. I'm liking everything that I'm hearing. And
sorry.
As I was saying, everything looks good. I've read all the feedback from the first 2 interviews that you had. Both people seem to really like you. Considering everything, Yesenia, I'd like to offer you, for crying out loud, what is so important?
I'm sorry. I just put my kids in a new daycare and they're not adjusting well. But I put my phone on airplane mode, please.
So you see that when you find how am I gonna put this? Okay, when you're looking for childcare, you have to put your child in a childcare service that will keep them safe while you're out there doing what you need to do. There's no use putting them anywhere where you're getting calls over and over again. Hey, something's going on, mommy, I need you. You need to put them somewhere where you can go for some hours with peace of mind that they are safe, that they are not being poisoned with something they are not supposed to be eating, that the provider is not doing crazy things, watching the kids well, all kinds of great stuff. So put your child in a daycare center that gives you peace of mind, or in a child care service that gives you peace of mind. See what's happening here? That's why you need to have made that decision from the very beginning. When you saw those red flags, move away. There are actually other daycares that will have the pricing that you can afford. You just need to search some more. And I know time was not her thing, but you cannot play with the lives of your kids.
Please continue.
Ms. Martinez, is stability going to be a problem for you?
Mom, I've been calling you.
Is everything okay?
No, it's Martin.
Oh, no. No, honey. Oh.
Can you guess what happened to Martin? Can you guess?
Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry this happened to you.
They gave him crackers and they had sesame in them.
I told you not to give him sesame. Whoa, dude. Watch your tone of voice when you're speaking to my sister.
I specifically told your sister that my son had an allergy. Maybe the two of you should actually pay attention to the kids you're taking care of, and then my son wouldn't be covered in hives.
And that's when the child is covered in hives, that's one symptom of a child that's taking something they're allergic to, and that can quickly deteriorate. So they need quick attention. They do if you're licensed and your medication administration approved, you can actually give a child EpiPen when they are going through serious allergic reactions. But that's a whole topic for another.
What do you want me to do? Do I look like a doctor to you?
Ma'am, you don't have to be a doctor to know basic care information. You don't. When the mom came to you from the beginning, she told you her child was allergic to sesame. She told you. So it's not like you have to be a doctor to know this. If you're taking care of kids, we are part of a care team. Just like doctors and nurses are taking care of people, we too are taking care of people. So there are precautions that need to be taken to make sure that these people we're taking care of do not get hurt due to our negligence, right? If you know a child is allergic to something and you let them have it, that's negligence.
You know what? I'm done with this, and I'm never bringing my kids back here. Come on, guys. We're leaving.
No, you're not leaving. Not until you pay up.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm not giving you anything.
Do I look like I'm kidding? You're paying, and you're paying now.
I'm so sorry about everything. I've officially earned the title of worst mom.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
This is my best part of this movie. This is my best part.
You're the best mom ever. You're the ones who are bad.
Yeah, you do everything you can for us. We love you.
Oh, honey. I love you both more than anything. Hello?
Hello, Yesenia. This is Barbara again from Technical Solutions.
Yes?
I'm calling to inform you that, unfortunately, you didn't get the job.
Well,
you see that, guys? So after all these problems, after taking the risk, after having children in danger, after the allergic reaction, you still don't get the job. It's not worth it. Once you see a red flag at a daycare or a childcare service, it's your sign to go. Don't enroll your child there. It's not worth it.
is there anything I could do to change your mind? I went through 3 rounds of interviews. Surely you see some potential. Please, I really need this job. I'll take any position.
I'm sorry, Miss Martinez, but their decision was final. Take care now.
Wait, hello? I didn't get the job. And that means I have to start all over, and I don't even have a daycare to take you guys to.
You don't need to find us a daycare. Why don't you just take care of us until school starts again?
I mean, honey, there's nothing more in the world I would want than to take care of you guys full time. But I have to make money.
How about you can make money while taking care of us?
You mean like working from home? I'm terrible with computers.
No. I mean like starting your own daycare. You can take care of us and other kids.
Yeah.
You see that? This is one of the major reasons that people start an in-home daycare. They have kids, they are having daycare problems, they want to work from home. This is one of the major reasons that a daycare, especially the in-home based daycare, which sometimes eventually moves out from home and become a center based daycare. This is usually the story. So I love Dhar Mann. Thank you for shining a light on this.
I like that idea a lot. Then I would have more friends to play with.
I can't start my own daycare. I don't have any experience.
Yes, you do. Being a great mom counts. You help us with our homework and you cook food for us.
That's with my own kids. It's different with other people's kids.
You took care of Alex and Rosalinda for a long time. Well, Tio Juan had to go back to Mexico.
Yeah, but I would have to rent a location. And we don't have money saved.
The last place we were just at was an apartment. So what's stopping you from doing it in yours? And The lady said that daycares are way too expensive or they're too cheap and bad. How will you be right in the middle?
Oh my goodness, this is very heartwarming, you know. Look at the kids. She did a great job with her own kids. So she's definitely going to do a great job with other kids. She has experiences. Now she knows about the allergic thing, you know. It's just amazing. I mean, she has a child who's allergic, so she knows to be careful about that. I mean, who else is better than this lady to have a daycare, in home or not? Because I know as she's growing and she grows, she outgrows the home, she's going to have a center. She will make the most perfect daycare or childcare provider. These are the qualities we need in childcare providers. These are the qualities we actually have. I've seen many childcare providers, and they are compassionate, they are loving, they are considerate.
I don't know the first thing about starting a business, you guys. I just don't think I can do it.
But you always tell us that we can do anything in life as long as we set our minds to it. Well, that is, unless you didn't mean what you said.
Of course I did.
Right, then it's settled. Me and Martin can help you, and it's not like you got anything.
Isabella convinced their mom to start her own daycare business.
Amazing. She'll do great.
The next day, they all get to work. Isabella helps design the logo while the mom works on getting permits to start the business.
You see that? She's gonna license her daycare, and in many states it's free. And she's gonna get a plant, she's gonna get a logo, a name. Just amazing. I love it. That's how I started my in-home daycare. And that's how many people started their in-home daycare. Now I'm licensed. I've been doing it. I've been an in-home daycare for going on 7 years now. Though I've worked in daycare for about 3 decades.
Even little Martin helps out. The family starts handing out flyers, trying to get the word out about their new daycare. People seem excited about an affordable place with great service. Well, most people at least. Eventually, Yesenia starts getting some clients. She teaches the kids and does a great job taking care of them. The moms love Yesenia and start recommending more parents.
And that's how you grow recommendations. Somebody likes your service, it's just amazing. She's going to do great.
She has more kids and moves into a bigger location.
You see what I was saying about quality? Quality has nothing to do with if it's a center or an in-home daycare. It doesn't. Quality has to do with how a particular service is set up, how they are concerned about the child, how they take care of the individual child's needs. All of that will determine what quality is. Are the children safe? Um, are they licensed? Do they follow state standards? Is it clean and hygienic? All of that will determine quality, not whether it's an in-home daycare or a center daycare. I was watching one like really big YouTuber once recent, well, not quite recently, a few months back, and she had said, "Oh, I will not put my child in a basement daycare somewhere." She said it like that with that attitude, and I just couldn't not say something. I was like, "Hey, use your big platform to edify and lift up. People are working hard out here." I said, quality has nothing to do with whether it's a basement daycare or a big center with all the facilities. It's not. That's not what quality is. You have to look within, look behind and within the facility. Whatever you see on the outside look into the interpersonal relationships, look into the compassionateness, look into the care and the cleanliness. There are deeper things to look into. All that glitters is not gold.
She's so happy to not only be making good money, but also to be getting to do what she loves.
You know what? I'll be right back. What's going on?
Hi, Yesenia. I know I have a balance, and unfortunately, I'm not able to clear that today. You see, things have been really tough, but I have an interview today.
You took all our customers. Hey, I recognize some of these brats. You stole them from us.
Ha! You let them go. She didn't steal them from you. If you were doing the right thing, they would still be staying. People don't like moving from one daycare to the next. If they get a good service, they will stay. If you have a good service, you will have long-term families. So stop blaming her for your failures.
Now we have to close down?
Look, ladies, I don't want any problems, so why don't you just go?
Well, you got problems.
Hey, don't attack her daycare just because yours isn't doing well. But maybe if you had actually paid attention to the kids you were watching and not let them eat things they were allergic to, like you did my son, you might still be in business.
Hey, watch who you're talking to.
You watch who you're talking to. Yesenia has been nothing but a blessing to me and lots of other.
This lady was just there in time to help you senior. You see how God's working, just put her right there at the right time to help you senior. Because you senior is not a troublemaker. She doesn't really know how to stand up for herself in the kind of way these ladies need to be stood up to.
Hardworking parents. I will not let you treat her this way.
How dare you talk to me and my sister like that, huh?
Do I need to repeat myself? Maybe I need to call the cops.
Come on, sis. Donna.
The nerve.
I know.
Gosh. Anyways, as I was saying, could you please?
Oh, don't worry about it. Timothy is always welcome here.
You see that? It happened to her. Now she understands. But it really doesn't have to happen to you to understand that somebody is going through something and they need help.
We have a policy. No kid is ever turned away. Timothy, you go ahead and join the kids.
You have no idea how much I appreciate this.
Well, you have no idea how much I appreciate you having my back. Good luck on your interview.
Wow.
Thanks.
Mom,
Yes?
me and Martin made a drawing for you for Mother's Day.
You did?
Yeah.
Aw.
Wow.
Are those?
All the kids you take care of.
Oh. Is that?
Dad looking at us from heaven.
Oh my goodness. You too.
Beautiful. Wasn't that amazing? Oh my goodness. I told you when I first saw this, I had a range of emotions. At one time, it was heartbreak. Another time, it was heartwarming. That was an amazing presentation of the daycare situation. All kinds of scenarios in there that had to do with daycare. I hope you enjoyed watching. Stay tuned for some more reactions. Hopefully, I do not get some copyright situations here. But stay tuned. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm still trying to grow this channel. And thank you so much for staying tuned. Thank you, Dhar Mann. I love that you did this. Thank you so much for representing my profession, something I love, something I'm so passionate about. Thank you so much for representing it here and bringing in all the best scenarios and actually real life situations into your production. Thank you so much, everyone, and bye.